Hey everyone, and welcome back to Josh's Smart Home. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're not going to be reviewing a particular product or going through an automation, but rather I'm going to be giving you an exclusive tour of my smart home's theater and man cave. So stay tuned so you don't miss it. If you're new here, I've been building out my smart home for about 10 years now, and I want to share with you what I've learned along the way to make your home smarter. So we're going to get started right in the theater, the star of the show, if you will, right behind me. And then we're going to move around and come back out to the rest of the man cave. Right here at the entrance of the theater, as we go in, you're going to see that we have the velvet ropes with stands, as well as the red carpet. You really can't forget the red carpet. I'll have everything linked in the description below that I talk about here so that you can find them in case you're interested for your house. As you can see, we went all out in here. You can see 14 people in our home theater, from this bar top at the back to the 3 rows of tiered seating. It is awesome. I absolutely love it. And we have some awesome quality products in here. We have the Epson Home Cinema 3800. It's a 4K projector, and it doesn't provide that rainbowing at the edge of the image. I hate that. It bothers me. So this projector, it's one of my favorite features of the home theater. And we have the silver ticket 120-inch 16 by 9 screen up front. This is just the matte white screen, but it gives us a great image. I usually don't have the lights on in here, but with them off, it's a little hard to see me. So I wanted to make sure that you could see me and see what I was talking about with the seating as well. And I'll go into a little bit more depth with those in just a minute. And I wanted to show you our speaker setup. We have 5 main speakers. So we have the front right, front left, and those have Atmos speakers on the top. So it's for, ceiling firing speakers there, and it bounces off of the ceiling back down towards you. We have the center speaker and 2 rear speakers, as well as 2 of these subwoofers that can totally make the house shake. It is amazing. The other thing we have up front here is the mirrors presence sensor. I just did a video on that, so check that out if you're interested. Right over here, you see the brains of the home theater. We have the Sony STR-DN 1080. That is our main receiver. It's serving up everything in this home theater, as well as something you're going to see a little bit later in the video. We also have a Sony PlayStation 5 that's not currently here, the Logitech Harmony Hub that can control a mini split that's in this room, and we have a Sony Blu-ray and DVD player. That is a UBP X700. We also have a Roku Ultra, an Apple TV 4K, and we have a switch down here as well to control all of the electronics, as there are a lot of them, in addition to the computer that's off to the side. And you didn't think we were going to go through all of this without my favorite switches, the Lutron Cassetta. We have black switches in here, so it matches our decor. And these first 2 are for the ceiling lights. They're normal dimmer switches, but this last one, although it looks the same, it's certainly not a normal dimmer switch. It is a low voltage switch, and that's because our walking up and down the steps are very low voltage lights, and the average switch that came with Cassetta would not work for those. It just didn't pull enough voltage there to make that function properly. So we had to go with this low voltage switch in the theater for these step lights. Really, for the authentic feel, I wanted to show you this cool curtain with the track with hooks up top. It's pretty cool how we can have the full theater experience. And I promised I'd talk a little bit about the theater seating as well. So all of these seats, meaning the front 10, the 4 in the front, the 3 in the middle, and the 3 on the back, are all set up on the floor itself. These aren't risers on the seats. We actually lifted the floor in this area by 1 foot, and then the back is 2 feet higher than the front. So we'll build up the platform for these so that we had the tiered seating. These are from 4seating.com, and that website is not affiliated with me at all, but they were awesome. Super quick shipping, and definitely recommend that if you're looking for a lot of different options. This particular model, it's power reclining, power headrest, LED lights. It has trays that you can put your food on that just clip right in front of the cup holders. They're really neat seats, and they're actually pretty easy to move, because these theater seats are not all connected. they actually separate just like this. Only this end one has both of the armrests. The other three just have one of the armrests, and then it butts up against the next one. But they're, heavy enough they don't move unless you try to physically move them yourself. And a really cool seating option that we have here is this raised bar at the back. You can sit in these bar stools here, see right over the people in front of you, have a clear view of the screen. I love sitting back here when we're doing the football draft and I have the computer. It's a really nice working area, as well as if we're watching a movie and maybe we did dinner in a movie and we're going to eat first. The family will come up here and we'll eat and then migrate down to the chairs as we finish eating. We have separate lighting so we can dim the front lights or turn them off and have the back lights at a different brightness. So a lot of times we'll turn the front lights off and set the back lights to just 1% like this. And it gives us plenty of light to sit here and eat, and it's not distracting from the screen up front. Everybody in the front rows don't even notice these lights are on because the screen's right in front of them. And with the dim lights around the screen, or the dim area around the screen, it's really easy to see from back here as well. So that wraps up the theater. Let's check out the rest of the man cave. Now that you've seen the theater, welcome to the ultimate home bar, another one of my favorite parts of the house. Not only do we have a full residential refrigerator and dishwasher, as well as stove and microwave, but we have a fully stocked bar if that's your thing. Not to mention, a little odd item that we have is a hot dog roller, an industrial hot dog roller from a convenience store that was throwing it away. So we have lots of cool things here, and we have some smart things. All of these lights are on smart plugs, and a liquor bar light up as well for the bottles back here on the shelving system. Plus, we have the Google Home, we have the Amazon Assistant, and the Aqara right here with the M2. And the center point of this area are these two awesome TVs. They're just on-brand TVs, but they have the integrated Roku, and it allows us to display the fantasy football draft boards out here, as well as watch the games for the NFL once we get to the regular season. And one of the smart items here is the Sylvania plug that we use for the bug light to keep those annoying flies and everything away. We have the mini split up here, which I can control currently with the M2, but I'm going to be looking at some other IR blasters in the near future, so make sure you subscribe if you want to see those videos. And because we are down in the basement, we have a dehumidifier right here. It is off right now because it's the peak period of pricing for us, but just so everybody knows, that's not the only reason we have a smart plug here. I know I got bashed in the past for talking about trying to save those few cents from the peak pricing. It also can be turned off when we lose the grid power, because one of the things that we don't need to worry about during a grid power outage is taking the humidity out of the basement. I'd much more, prefer that our refrigerators down here and upstairs save our food and that we're cooled to the right temperature than pull the humidity out of the air. Beyond the bar, we have this fun game room area just outside the theater, and check this out. That's right, a fully functional soda machine as well. So cool. We get so many compliments on having this in our house. So if you want to see a full video about this, I'll link it right up here so you can click over to that video and check out the full soda machine video. And to round out the game room, we have the pool table right here in the middle with this TV in the back corner. And you might be wondering, what are we going to do with the TV? Just watch a game while we're playing pool? No, definitely not. It's actually integrated right into the home theater. So if you come out here to get a drink at the soda machine or get some popcorn or use the restroom right here, you would have the movie on or the game on or whatever you're watching in the theater right in front of you so you don't miss any of the action. I love how everything flows through the man cave and the theater seamlessly in our home. It allows us to entertain a large number of people and not be on top of each other and have a great time. What do you think of our man cave and smart home theater? Let me know in the comments section below what your favorite part was or what you think I should improve upon. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.